BDE.
What screen are we on?
Here we're gonna switch to, I believe it's this one.
Nope.
Nope. There we go.
So we're good. Alright, so yeah, we got the Angelo boys versus Panda-B. The B is for...
There we go. I fixed it. Actually, it's the right screen that's on stream, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, we're good.
Nice.
You guys put the gameplay up?
Yeah. Okay, so from what I've seen from the red team, it's pretty much Panda stays back and just throws stuff, and then Yoshi's got the mobility to kind of weave around that and then cover the space that the projectiles don't. Whereas it looks like the other team's just good vanilla, like honest smash play for the most part, and they're just gonna try and break the zone and make Yoshi and Richter suffer. Shield pressure, able to kind of get him off there. Oh, that's a punish. Yep.
Ooh, nice spike.
Yep. Kills on the kills on both sides of the stage there, so the game stays pretty even.
I think the big key here is just going to be stage control from the red team.
Yeah, I feel like once Richter kind of loses his like comfort zone, he can get out of hand, and then it'll rely on Alpha to kind of get in and make the save.
Yeah, I think the key for the blue team is to try to get those early kills on the Richter here.
Yeah, and I think both Dark Pit and Lucina are capable of doing something like that. It's more so just making sure if you can stuff that tether out, or maybe like, or in Lucina's case, just kind of trade with the FD with your.
Yeah, they both have strong edge guard capabilities. Ooh, nice punish.
Yeah, still a relatively even game.
Yeah, this is neck and neck right now.
Get used to that downer by Panda to kind of get out of the corner.
Hey, who's San Angelo's carpool driver?
We have a couple.
There's a handoff.
Like I won.
One by yourself?
Oh, didn't quite have the gas to make it back there. So now blue team finds himself in a bit of a well. I say that, and then D-Shark goes off the side.
Should just fun.
That's yours, I guess.
Who brought people from out of city?
There's the pass off. Good use of the whip there, kind of clearing space. Oh, and AJ with Alpha with the dunk there. And so now red team's kind of put themselves into a bit of a lead. They really just kind of hope they can try and conserve it. They don't need to do anything too crazy, because Panda losing his stock early would just throw everything, just kind of ruin the momentum that they kind of built up. Oh, that was a really good place up smash.
This is anybody's game now.
Oh, okay. Vision was kind of looking for a roll there, but Panda was pretty content with just staying put. Blue team really wants this Vampire Hunter dead. Pass off. Okay,
It's really good coverage from Alpha.
Back in the corner.
Yeah, this is looking grim.
Yeah. Celeste's jump, able to make it back. Good cover on the up tilt there. Chasing the Richter. Can't get through that back air. Still alive. On ledge now. Yeah, that nair. A lot of really good coverage there. So it was a good close game. It was just there was that I think that moment in time where the red team was able to kind of do what they want for a good chunk of that second stock there, each team's second stock there.
Yeah, blue team's going to have to do a better job of putting pressure on that Richter. There's 3 or 4 instances where where Alpha and Panda-B were getting exactly what they wanted. So if they get both of them off stage, then it's just a lot of pressure coming from the Yoshi, and then the added pressure from X's and crosses coming in.
Right.
It's a lot of chaotic damage that you're gathering.
So I would imagine Alpha and Panda probably knocked out a couple of the smaller stages, kind of forced the blue team to go to one of the. I imagine they banned like Smash Hill.
Thank you so much for your carpool, sir.
No problem. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
This is an interesting counter pick. This kind of plays into into what the red team likes to do. I think, especially with the
That big platform.
the big platform in the middle. Yeah, it gives Richter a lot of room to work with the roof on top of his head. So
Right. So hopefully the red team can kind of take advantage of that. If the red team obviously doesn't realize that, then that's a big part of the advantage of the stage that they're just kind of like ignoring. Oh, there we go.
yeah, really good job converting off that.
Damage is damage. I also see G-Shark switching to regular pit instead of dark pit.
Are there actually any differences there?
I could see possibly wanting pit arrows to kind of gimp Richter as he's trying to recover. So like he reaches for the tether and G-Shark's just there with an arrow to knock him out of his tether, and then he's just dead.
Is there a knockback difference there?
Not. I think I believe Dark Pit's arrows are a little stronger, but I think the key here is just being able to control the pit arrows, so you can actually get the arrow there. And it's working for them so far. They take the first stock there from Panda-B, and looking to hopefully close out Alpha stock as well.
Alpha just all over him in the arrow.
Yeah. Was caught without a jump, had really nowhere to go. Good coverage there by Vision to make sure he didn't make it back. Oh, there we go. There's a little
Drop the conversion.
good down smash, kind of clear space. Another good conversion by Alpha too. That's just one thing that I think is crazy about Yoshi. Yoshi seems to have like follow-ups out of
Just about anything.
yeah,
it seems
and
like.
at any percent too. There we go. I think the blue team's getting a little bit too hungry with their edge guards on Richter. Like, I think they're just kind of assuming that they can just get the kill, so they're coming out like hard options to just ensure death. Oh, that was a good nair though. Oh, yeah, he had to air dodge back, and there was really good coverage by G-Shark to take that stock.
Nice there.
Yeah, I think that's the one big benefit that the pits have is nothing much really changed about them from Smash Bros. Ultimate, except that their boxes were, I guess, kind of improved upon. Like things hit a little harder, do a little more damage. So there's not a whole lot of just like not very useful moves. Now, like everything has a purpose in this game, and the dare is more consistent too. And they're holding on to this lead. Alpha's not able to find his footing this last stock of his. Like you were saying, it doesn't look like the red team's really using that little house that they've got on the stage to kind of do it. But I think it's also good on the blue team too. The blue team's kind of just pushing them into the center of the stage. Wow, there's a shield break too. Panda there with a save. Oh, the axe.
And here we go.
Yeah,
That's exactly what
that axe went through the entire stage.
That's actually insane.
Yeah, I think that kind of took Vision by surprise. He wasn't ready to be hit by the axe, and then jumped out of it and just had to take the first one too. But
So the red team seems like they're kind of gaining control.
Yeah, they're earning some space back. G-Shark here to try and save Vision. Oh, that was good. Yeah, good follow up out of the downer into the upper too. That was a really nice string by Panda-B. This is important ledge coverage there. Okay, there's the egg. It just comes out with a hitbox immediately.
Guard opportunity. Oh, I guess he lost his jump.
Yeah, that's what. He probably jumped out of the egg and then drifted off and just didn't have one coming back.
Oh wow, the side B.
Oh, that's. Ooh, I thought that was unsafe, but he's able to kind of get away with it. Back air.
Wow, the
It's gonna
cross
take
knocked
it.
into it.
Nice. Two super close sets, but it was again the red team was able to kind of execute their game for a certain part of the match, and it was enough of them to either pull away with